rules governing the conduct in GVMUN, so you must respect everybody, you must respect your colleagues, because after all, you're diplomats or your ministers, even presidents in some cases, so you must always follow those rules. They also govern debates, and they govern voting, speeching, and documents during the general sessions of each committee. Okay? So let's see, general rules. Language, the official language for GVMUN is English. Delegations. As you can see, everybody here has a country, and we even have some people that are not here, some countries that are not present. Right now, you will be representing just this country, but you're not bound to this country, as I said before. But at some point in GVMUN, we will, everyone will receive a country, and this will be the country you will be representing here in GVMUN. And as you know, we have 3 committees here in GVMUN: the World Trade Organization, the World Bank, and the Conference of the Parties of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Those are our 3 committees, and you will be, at some point, you will receive one country to represent in one of these committees. So we will form delegations, because we have the same representations in each committee. So we will form delegations of 3 persons. So let's suppose I am Mauritius. We will have 2 more Mauritius. We will have 1 Mauritius for World Bank, 1 Mauritius for World Trade Organization, and 1 Mauritius for Conference of the Parties. And the best delegation, the delegation of countries that receives the most prizes, will actually receive the prize of best delegation for the first edition of GVMUN. Well, you have credentials. As I said before, you are diplomats, presidents, or ministers. But that don't give you the power to engage in a war, for example, you know? You cannot declare war to your partner and say, now we're in war, I'm going to destroy our country, and that's all. No, you cannot do this here in GVMUN or in any other MUN. So you must respect some conduct rules, and you don't have, you can only do what you have credentials for. So be aware of that. And plagiarism. As you know, FGV has a strong policy regarding plagiarism, so they asked us for us to include this here. So everybody's aware that even in GVMUN you have to use your own ideas. Well, second, I explain right now are the rules governing the debates. So these debates are the debates that you will have inside the committees, representing the country inside each committee we have here in GVMUN. I will be talking about now the quorum and the agenda. Well, first of all, we have the quorum. The quorum is the quantity of persons. So if I count everybody here, we will have a quorum. I believe everybody knows that, no? So this is the quorum. Within the quorum, we have 2 majorities. The simple majority, that is the exact 1/2 of the delegates present, and the qualified majority, that is exactly 2/3 of the delegates present. This is just a rounding, it's not the exact proper manner to say that, but let's take this one, this is easier to understand. And the quorum is important for 2 reasons. If you don't have half of the committee present, you cannot open any session, so you cannot discuss, you can discuss nothing. You cannot open sessions, you cannot start debates, you cannot do anything. And the second thing that why this is important is for the voting. So the quorum defines the majorities, and the majorities define if you can pass a resolution or an amendment or anything else you will debate in a committee. And of course we have the unanimity. The World Trade Organization, as the actual World Trade Organization, and the Conference of the Parties, as the actual Conference of the Parties, they can only approve resolutions and documents if they can reach the unanimity. So the delegates in those committees will have to work harder because they can only pass some resolution or some document if you reach the unanimity. Well, agenda. How does agendas work? In most MUNs you have more than one topic. Here in GVMUN, since it's our first edition, we will only have one topic per committee. So we don't have an agenda properly set. We have an agenda, but it's not bounding as the other agendas of other committees. I explain. First of all, the delegates will receive a study guide. and they will read the study guide, and they will know the matter that is going to be discussed in each committee. And from that, they will elaborate in the first meeting of the committee. They will make an agenda. They will say, oh, I want to discuss this, in this order. I want to discuss topic 1 and topic 2. So let's see. Take for example the United Nations elections, the presidential race for the Republican Party. Okay. So you have the four delegates that are competing now to reach the nomination from the Republican Party. So they come to a committee and they say, oh, let's discuss. What do you want to discuss first? And then one of them say, I want to discuss the international policy. Let's suppose that's Ron Paul. Everybody knows the elections of the United States. Is everybody aware of the matter? Okay. You have the four delegates, the four competitors, the Mitt Romney, Santorum, Ron Paul, and Newt Gingrich. So Ron Paul raises his hand and says, I want to discuss international policy first. And then Romney says, no, I want to discuss the fiscal budget first. And then Gingrich says, no, I want to discuss social policies first. And then Santorum comes and says, no, I want to discuss economic issues first. So what can you do? What we will do? So you must put all of those 4 points in an agenda and then say, oh, reach an agreement and say, oh, we will discuss first topic 1 and then topic 2. So you have to make some concessions for you to discuss this properly. Okay, let's take a breath.